And we have been hearing a lot of talk about worker shortages.
Now, companies have been battling the so-called Great Resignation since the pandemic began in 2020. So between the start of the pandemic and the end of last year, the U.S. lost nearly 3 million workers, meaning there are more jobs than there are workers available to fill them.
So where did they go? Well, I did some digging around the U.S. Chamber of Commerce's website. Found a few answers. Unemployment benefits, that's one factor, creating a cushion for some folks. The Chamber of Commerce also cites people choosing early retirement and fewer immigrants arriving in the country to work, leading to plenty of jobs and not enough people to fill them. And that trend is seen here in Colorado. There's more than double the number of job openings than there are people available to work, with 231,000 job openings and more than 106,000 unemployed workers.
And despite it being a job seekers market, some older job applicants say their age is preventing them from being hired.
Denver 7 political reporter Megan Lopez goes in depth on a bill in the Colorado legislature that would change the application process.
Anytime you apply for a job, it's all about putting your best foot forward. On applications, questions about your experience, your education, and your skills help paint a picture of who you are for prospective employers. A question you might not put too much thought into, though, your age, the very thing.
I just needed a chance to get into the room to have a conversation about what I could do.
Lisa Jensen says kept her from even getting an interview after being laid off from her job of 23 years.
I spent the next 14 months applying for over 70 jobs. I was very well qualified for every job that I applied for.
Even state government jobs ask about age. Senator Jesse Danielson says Lisa is not alone in her experience, and as Colorado's population ages, she worries about what this will mean for workers.
What we want to do is give these applicants a fair shot and an equal playing field.
Senate Bill 23058.
So she's introduced a bill to ban employers from asking people about their age, date of birth, or graduation dates on initial job applications.
The employers will still receive these amazing applicants. They just won't be able to see how old the applicant is on the front end.
But opponents of the bill say that discrimination just doesn't exist, particularly now when there are twice as many jobs as there are available workers.
People are already having a difficult time just finding qualified people to fill these job vacancies. So the idea that somehow age is playing a significant factor into who is getting hired is just simply not the case.
Adam Berg from the Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce says there are already federal anti-discrimination laws, and this will put an additional burden on businesses.
You need to train someone on more recently introduced technology in the workplace. Obviously, as you noted, depending on age, it would impact your healthcare premiums. It could impact retirement benefits, those sorts of things.
And he says it could backfire, even hurting younger applicants. Applying for a job is a big moment. For would-be workers, it means putting your best foot forward. For employers, it means finding the right fit. The debate here is whether this question makes any difference. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And according to AARP, if this bill were to pass, Colorado would join just 5 other states in making the change: California, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Connecticut.